Welcome guys to a very fun video. I'm going to try and make sure this is not too long. This is Iowa Speedway. This is one of the refresh tracks that will be in NASCAR 25. iRacing has just dropped to their season 2, I think it's season 2, update, and it is currently still in maintenance mode. We don't need to be racing other cars right now to test this out. Today we are looking at 12 of the racetracks that will be in NASCAR 25, and yes, they are all, I don't want to be clickbait, but they're all new. You know, this is new the way it looks. This is Iowa, obviously. It has the new pave in the corners as well. Not a big fan of that real life, but Iowa was a very bumpy circuit. They kind of had to do something, so that's what they decided to do. I mean, top lane's pretty much useless now, but it is what it is. And to make sure this video does not go to like 40 minutes long, I want to get, you know, straight to it. Now, guys, stay tuned because the Gen 4 car, the real Gen 4 car, 2003 car, Super Speedway and Speedway package, we're going to be doing, I'm gonna upload a video very similar to last time where it was my first race back in NIS. I'm going to upload a video of my first race back in that car. It will be uncut version. That's not out yet. That's going to be done later today. Video should be tomorrow for that. So we'll be making content on that. The 12 tracks that we are going to look at today, I'll put it up on the screen as well. So the 12 tracks that we're looking at today is Echo Park Speedway. That, if you guys know me and when it comes to Gateway and stuff like this, and when ISM was, or when Phoenix was ISM, I'm very, very upset about that. So I'm still going to call it Atlanta. Atlanta Motor Speedway, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Iowa, which is right here. We have Lime Rock Park that we have to look at, Lucas Oil Raceway Park, which is IRP if you don't know what that is, Martinsville, Michigan, Nashville, Phoenix, Pocono, Richmond, and Talladega. All of these racetracks have complete artwork, refresh buildings, pylons, everything like that. To my knowledge, none of these racetracks have gotten rescanned. I think Richmond is very different though, and then Iowa obviously has the updated version as well. Now there are a few tracks. I think Sonoma, Gateway, I think is one as well. These tracks are not done yet, so they're getting, I think Sonoma's getting like a complete rescan and overhaul. Same with Gateway. So those tracks are not done yet. So when they are done and released in a future build, then we'll make a video on that. If it should be, I don't know, but those are the 12 tracks that we have to go into. So we're going to just run a few laps at each track. We have the scenic view as well where we can take a look and all that good stuff. Now this next gen car as well has been updated, ladies and gentlemen. So this is an updated version of the next gen car, except we're not going to worry too much about that right now. Maybe we'll do a video in the future of the changes. Oh my god, this looks very different already, because I drove at Iowa not too long ago, so this looks crazily different just from a POV perspective. Now please do not judge my driving skills. That is not what we are here for. We are just here to take a look at the racetrack, and I promise I'll be better driving on NASCAR 25 because I hopefully, you know, that game will not take as much talent as iRacing. But as I said in the previous video, this is probably my worst racetrack that any NASCAR stock car goes to other than road courses. Like in terms of ovals, this is probably my worst racetrack. Like I genuinely suck here to endless extents. However, one thing I've just noticed right off the bat is really they've gone full tilt on a lot of these tracks in terms of the track surface. Like the track surface and the detail is very crazy in my opinion. Almost sometimes a little bit overkill. I mean, look at all the tire marks you have all over the place. Kind of crazy, to be honest, but that is, oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh my god. The grass looks different. I mean, I don't really want to come down here and look at grass, but I will say the grass does look a little bit different. And you know what? Maybe grass is important when we got to do burnouts and stuff. Don't quote me. I don't know if the grass is going to be the same in NASCAR 25. I'm not sure. Maybe, probably. I don't know. Foliage and stuff like that. We'll see. Now, let me just take a look at what we looked like out there. There's my Dale Earnhardt paint scheme I was running, I think like a month ago or something, in a race that I didn't record. I was just doing a charity race, and yeah, I mean, it looks really good, guys. Iowa looks really good. Ignore my absolutely terrible slow speed. We don't need to talk about that. I promise. You guys know me. I'm not great, but I'm not terrible. I'm an average iRacer. You know, it is what it is. All right. So we don't spend too much time. We have to leave, and we have to go to the next racetrack. So Iowa is done. We will now go to Echo Park. Again, this is still under maintenance, so you guys can see that right there. I cannot believe it's not called Atlanta anymore. It still pisses me off. But let's quickly go over to Echo Park. quickly go over to Atlanta. Do not call it Echo Park. Never call it Echo. Just don't do it. Do not give them the benefit. Do not give them the satisfaction of actually having the name change stick. It's called Atlanta Motor Speedway. Make sure you name it Atlanta Motor Speedway, you bum. Do not call it Echo Park. Oh, don't do it. Ow, that really hurt my forehead. Oh, my God. Ow. Okay, we continue on. Oh, hello. That looks different. Yep, it's called Echo Park Speedway. Damn. So the biggest change, obviously, with this racetrack, you're going to have the Echo Park logos kind of all over the place. So you're going to see a lot of green, which is, it is what it is. It's Echo Park Speedway. Still going to call Atlanta to me. Other than that, I don't think Atlanta is going to look too much different. You're going to have, again, like a lot of the tire marks and stuff you'll see on the track surface. That's going to be the biggest difference, really, with a lot of these tracks is the surface detail. They've really kind of went full tilt on that. You can see the, it's not like a clear white line. You have all the skid marks and stuff on here. Echo Park Speedway grandstands, all that stuff has been updated. So in NASCAR 25, of course, you'll see fans in the stands and stuff like that. So we'll see how that plays out in the Unreal Engine. But yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about when it comes to Atlanta. You hold it wide out, or a full throttle wide out, all the way through the racetrack. And it is your hybrid super speedway nowadays. You do have the pit lane entry, so you can see right here they have the pit lane lines. So that's definitely been updated. This was not here before. So you have all these pit lane lines, so you have to actually enter pit road. On here you have all those commitment lines. Even though in iRacing, I don't think they enforce that. So you can see that you can go in there if you want. But yeah, all right. So let's move on. Nothing too much to talk about with Atlanta, right? Everything, you guys see everything there. It's all good. You can do your little Legends cars and have a little race around there if you want. All good at Atlanta. Now, I'm still heartbroken by the name change, so let's move on quickly. We don't have a good relationship, me and Atlanta, right now. We're in a rocky area at the moment. The next one I am excited for because even though it does not put on the greatest races for stock car racing, it is obviously an iconic speedway. We are going to go, do I just do the NASCAR Oval? I'm guessing NASCAR Oval 09. Open wheel oval, road course, open wheel oval. I'm gonna guess NASCAR Oval is the updated one, hopefully. But Indianapolis Motor Speedway, while it's again not one of the best racetracks for pure racing, actually driving Indianapolis in a stock car has always been one of my favorite places to go to. Genuinely, it's like top 5, always has been in video games in terms of just driving the racetrack, because really, all 4 corners are different. You can feel the subtle differences, and it just is a lot of fun to try to nail all 4 corners in a lap. Now, you put a car in front of you with dirty air, and you have to deal with that. Definitely not as fun. But other than that, fun racetrack. Now, this has been artwork refreshed as well, so let's take a look. I had to move my mic up. Sorry, guys. I don't... Oh! Because I need room to, when I get loose, to, I need to lift my arm up, and it was hitting the mic, so I had to lift that up. All right, so hopefully you guys can still hear me right, but here's Indianapolis, the upgrade to Indianapolis. It looks wonderful. The track surface, the grandstands, everything about it. I love this racetrack, or at least driving it, I really wish we could somehow put better races on in a stock car, but I do love this racetrack. Next gen car always confuses me. Am I in 4th gear or 5th gear? Which gear do I need to be in? I never know because I don't drive this car enough, so it is what it is. If we could just eliminate the need for shit, can we just go back to 4 gears? Or just eliminate shifting somehow, because I really don't like the fact that you need to shift at a lot of these racetracks or something. It just really annoys me. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm just gonna run. God damn, why am I getting so loose off of 4? Oh my god. Whoa. Now, again, the next gen car has been updated in terms of the tires. I can tell already because I usually don't get loose like that coming off of a corner. So it's that's a little weird to see that. Still feels tight though. I still feel like the right front tire is very tight, but at least I have a little bit more feel in the rear at least. And remember, I suck. So if you want actual, knowledge from this, if you play iRacing every day, don't watch me, go watch one of the pros. I'm definitely not your guy for that. And I also want to play golfing in the infield, by the way, if I could ever do that. In NASCAR 25, there's a way I could get to the infield. We're going to the infield because I want to go golfing. Holy crap. All right. That's enough of me getting loose. Okay. Into the wall we go. Wow, that wall even looks detailed. Beautiful scenes. Oh, because it's concrete, and then the safer barriers right here. Fair enough. I can't find the golf course. But as you see, beautiful racetrack. It's looking good, and the grandstands are usually that empty for the Brickyard 400 anyways, so no difference. Let's move on. Now, here we have Lime Rock Park. iRacing doesn't even have a cup set up for it for the next-gen car, because, again, next-gen cars don't go to Lime Rock Park, so you technically would want an Xfinity Series or a Truck Series to go here. But, yeah, I'll be honest, I've never raced Lime Rock Park in iRacing before. Never. Or maybe, no, I did once. I recognize already. I did once, but it was in the Mazdas. It was in the Mazdas, like the beginning road series. So, Lime Rock Park is not my forte. However, this track will be in NASCAR 25. I think is it Xfinity Series or trucks go there? I think trucks. I think trucks go to Lime Rock Park this season in late June, I think. Late this month. So, yeah, we'll have this track in NASCAR 25 on the Truck Series schedule, and I assume they will let you race this track in the Cup car or the Xfinity car if you would so please. Yeah, I've never driven here, so don't mind me. I'm not trying to go fast. I literally don't know this racetrack whatsoever. Just looking around, it looks like a very nice racetrack. We got a lot of foliage, a lot of trees on the left, grass everywhere. Honestly looks like a really fun racetrack if I could just learn it. Wait, is that it? Is that what Lime Rock Park is? I thought it was more than this. Really? That's a start finish? That's a short racetrack. What the heck? Am I on the right layout? I might not be even. That's a very short racetrack. Oh, off I go. Straight into the grass. Beautiful scenes. Let me just move this back around here. You can hear the grass still in the car. That's crazy. Wow, it really is just this short. Okay, fair enough. So, yep, this is Lime Rock Park. I'm not cutting the course. Shut up. I'm just doing some gardening, okay? Relax. I'm helping out the track officials. Wait, what's this? What's this layout? There's a layout right here. What's this one? Oh, it goes right back on the main one. I didn't realize Lime Rock Park was this short. Maybe I'm thinking of Mid-Ohio. I think I'm getting Lime Rock Park and Mid-Ohio mixed up. I really think I am. My bad. All right, so that's actually a very fun little road course. I want to learn that racetrack and actually get better at that because that seems like it's going to be very fun in my opinion. All right, we pulled out the Truck Series car. So we got the good old truck out here for IRP. So one of my favorite racetracks in NASCAR history just because it's an old racetrack, man. And there was a time where IRP was not being used. It's still, I think, still called Lucas Oil Raceway Park. I mean, I call it IRP, but very unique racetrack. You have the bottom lane that's deep banked, second lane, top lane, a little bit more banked. So always been a very unique racetrack. And again, another racetrack that will be in NASCAR 25. Take a shot every time I say, and that racetrack will be in NASCAR 25. I'm very excited to try some of these racetracks that the Cup Series don't go to in the game. And then again, hoping I could take a Cup Series car to them. Because the game would need to have setups ready to go for the Cup car to take to these racetracks. But to be fair, I don't want to drive a next-gen car at IRP anyways. With all the shifting and nonsense, I'm good. Just give me a truck and we're ready to go. This track is definitely a lot of fun to drive. Again, please do not judge my lack of talent in terms of driving. I literally just hop onto these racetracks for the first time. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I'm just trying to drive it. All right, so I know we don't got to worry about that because majority of people here know I suck anyways, so it doesn't matter. All right, so that is IRP. Very beautiful racetrack. Oh, where's the entry to pit lane? Did I miss it? Oh my God, entry to pit lane's on the back stretch. I keep forgetting. All right, my bad. Hold on. I just want to go check out pit lane real quick. Let me just get the right entrance though. It is over here, right here. All right, so. Entry to pit lane, second gear, beautiful scenes, 40 miles per hour. All right, we're not following pit road speed, doesn't matter. Anything we can do in the infield? Take a look to our left. We got a little lake over there. All the haulers are going to be filled in and everything. My crew chief. Screw you guys, bitches. All right, so, yep, IRP, you know, it's a good racetrack. We move on. Now, this racetrack, I'm really, really excited to see. Martinsville has been refreshed. Track surface, you have the cookout logos and everything, and obviously the scenic view gives you literally everything from the top. No, you do not get a Martinsville hot dog with your purchase of NASCAR 25. That would be an insane deal as well. If you like, When's the Martinsville race? Martinsville race is November, right? Like early November, late October. NASCAR 25 would have been out by then. But like, what if like they ran like a promo where, I don't know, you could get NASCAR 25 like 10% off, and then you get like a free hot dog or something. I don't know. Random thought. I don't know why I even thought of that. I just thought of the hot dogs. Really, I think of Martinsville, I think of the hot dogs. You have all the sponsorship stuff. Now, to be fair, I don't know if all of that is going to be in NASCAR 25, just for the sole reason of legalities. Like, I don't know. I think NASCAR 25 might have their own sponsorship stuff, right? So I don't know about this. Maybe they'll confirm or not. I would expect maybe more iRacing logos and stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't yeah, I don't know the legalities of how it works. Like, how does it work where they can have all these, you know, sponsor placements? Can that be put in the game, or do they have to do something different? Not really sure on that. Will other people pay them to replace that, like, you know, and stuff like that? So again, not sure about the wall sponsors and stuff like that, but the racetrack, the restart zone, all this refresh stuff should be there. I would think it will be the same, but, you know, I'm not, again, I can't really entirely be 100% sure. But Martinsville, love this racetrack. Don't really obviously this racetrack, more than any other racetrack, has been harmed by the next gen car, literally more than any other. Really unfortunate. The next gen car is kind of tanky, obviously, definitely struggles in dirty air, but the bump and run and everything, you just can't do anymore at Martinsville. You have to literally slam them if you want to get them out of the way. And yeah, the car is just too grippy. The drive off at Martinsville, you need your car to just not handle well. And when your car doesn't handle well at Martinsville and it slides up off the corner and it's just, you have no drive off, you're tight in the center, loose off, that's when you get good racing, because people can get to you in the center of the corner, they can use their drive off, and they can get you. But in the next gen car, everyone is way too similar. The dirty air is worse because you're going faster in the center of the corner because you have more grip. And then obviously the rear of the car is planted into the racetrack more, so the drive off is not as bad as it used to be. So it just makes the race a lot worse. So genuinely, Martinsville, don't get it twisted, guys. The best racetrack on the NASCAR circuit is Martinsville. It always has been. It always will be. Unfortunately, the car that the Cup Series runs right now has really, really, really ruined Martinsville, and people are not excited for it anymore. But do not let that deter you from knowing that this racetrack is absolutely magnificent. One of my favorite racetracks ever. In my opinion, the best racetrack NASCAR goes to. And there will be a time where Darlington was not that great because of dirty air, but now everyone loves Darlington. There's a time everyone hated Charlotte, and now everyone loves Charlotte, right? Because the next gen car performs better at mile and a halves. Don't hate this racetrack. We know what's wrong with the car and why it doesn't perform here. Don't blame the racetrack. This racetrack is absolutely magnificent. I'm excited to play it in NASCAR 25 because hopefully in NASCAR 25 we don't got to deal with the real life issues of dirty air and all this nonsense. Like, well, we will have dirty air most likely, but like, you know what I mean. It won't be as bad as what happens in real life, and we can have a lot of fun here. However, as always, when it comes to Martinsville, don't race at Martinsville in online public lobbies, or else you will get absolutely destroyed lap 1, turn 1, so just don't do it. But other than that, absolutely enjoy this racetrack. Let's move on. We were just here, literally racing here this past weekend. Michigan, obviously all this will be filled in the game, but let's go ahead and take a quick look at this racetrack. Now, I've not been a fan of Michigan for quite a long time, since the repave. Obviously, the way they repaved it, it was not aging well for a very long time. They debanked the bottom lane. And for many, many years, this was a very poor racetrack. Obviously, they knew that because they were trying different horsepower packages and stuff in order to figure out how can we make Michigan a really good race now. Now, finally, after so many years, I don't know how many years it's been. Has it been over 10 already or something? It's been a long time. But finally, the track is starting to age, and it's starting to become a lot better racetrack now. So I wish it could have happened sooner, but it is what it is. However, you can see the updated track surface, updated grass, updated grandstands, and all that stuff. Now, for this, with no Auto Club, obviously, this car is going to be quite fun to drive at Michigan because this car is just naturally fast aero-wise. Again, it doesn't have 750 horsepower, but the aerodynamics of the next-gen car, you really can fly here. That's why the average pole time in the Cup Series was, I think, 195 miles per hour for a lap. So you could really fly in the corners With this setup, I got to lift a good amount, to be honest. I thought you could probably, yeah, I don't know if it's cold tires or what, but I'm lifting a lot more than I thought I would at this racetrack. I thought you would really be able to go kind of, not full throttle, but just blip the throttle a little bit. Let me see in turn 1 again. Maybe it was just cold tires or something. I don't know. No, I have to wait a long time. Yeah, I got to wait a long time to get the car to turn. The iRacing setup is really tight, just like really, really, really tight, which is, again, normal. For fixed setups, you need to have a really tight race car. Hopefully, with other setups that could loosen it up, because yeah, I mean that's, I don't know. I don't feel the rear of the car at all. I just feel my right front going straight up the racetrack. You see, I'm not turning the wheel at all. So in terms of like overcorrecting or anything. So that is Michigan. Looks like a beautiful racetrack. Hopefully, iRacing can stop making all their fixed setups so tight, because damn, that thing, I was eating the right front tire. But very beautiful racetrack. Very fun in the next-gen car. One of the next-gen car's strengths, obviously, 1.5 miles, 2-mile tracks, stuff like that. Next up, I think, is going to be Nashville. By the way, guys, we're halfway through. Now, Nashville was scanned in NASCAR 21 Ignition, if you guys remember. And as you can see, the track surface since then has been, oh my god. Wow, what the hell was that? My car just snapped. The track surface has worn out. I understand I have wheel damage. Don't worry. I'm just going to continue to try and run a few laps here, because you can see this surface is very, very worn out now. Should be a fun track to drive. I think I will struggle on it a lot. But again, this track in Iowa, I really struggle with kind of unique ovals that are very worn out and bumpy. I really struggle with them. Like, I don't know how to explain. I have wheel damage right now, though, so I'm not going to worry about that. But, yeah, to hide my embarrassment of just sucking at Nashville, we're going to stop right there. Can I go into... Because we haven't checked really the infields, because, again, in here they're empty. I don't think I can, yeah. There is a victory lane, though, so I don't know. Maybe we'll have access in the game to get over there. Holy Toyota logo. My god, that thing just popped out like a jump scare. This is probably my most excited track to look at that has been completely redone, is Richmond. I could already tell just by looking at the track surface that looks very different. But Richmond has been completely refreshed, reworked, all that stuff, artwork, stuff like that. And it is, wow, it's crazy seeing Richmond that worn out. It's really weird. Oh my god, that's just such a different color to the track surface. I'm so used to seeing Richmond with that dark, color on the asphalt. Whatever they used to... God damn, I suck. Jesus. Cold tires on iRacing is crazy, man. I just go... Because, like, when I start talking, guys, I literally just leave pit road, and I haven't even hit lap 1 yet. And so, like, the tires are so cold, and I'm just, like, not expecting it. Damn, man. Oh, my God. Cold tires will be the death of me, genuinely. Look, I just... Cold tires, help! Help! Please! Oh! Ah! No, I can't drive Richmond. No. Well, you got to go look at the infield and all the sponsorship logos and all that stuff. All right, I'm determined. No, I cannot be excited for this and then spin out twice on my opening warm-up lap. No. Come on, man. Rear tires, heat up. Good news, I made it to turn 1. Okay, nice and easy in there. All right. Don't get on the throttle too early, you dumbass. All right, beautiful scenes. See, I just don't like the shifting. Let me see if I shift. And let me get off the corner. Yeah, in 4th gear. Oh my god, I was scared there. I really hate shifting, man, in these cars. It really just, I can't do it. Like, I don't know, the higher RPMs, the more, the rear end just want to go all over the place because of that. I'm just, I don't know. I don't got the talent to handle it. Oh boy, how am I gonna drive the Gen 4 car later today? That's another. Oh god, because yep. If I'm doing that in the next gen car, it's over for me in Gen 4. All right, I need my right foot to stop being so eager, because it's really starting to piss me off. I'm getting on the throttle way too quickly. It's really annoying me. But it's because of my setup. I can't. Unfortunately, guys, because of my setup, I cannot have pedals that are like how I want it to be. I want them to be hanging from the top and to be a little bit stiff. Like, I definitely want the throttle pedal to be a little bit stiffer, and I don't have that. I just have really basic, pedals that are really soft, and so that's why I get on the throttle really early. And I can't change it because the way my setup is, recording on here, I know you guys don't care, but like recording at my desk and everything, I don't have room for like a sim rig where I can then mount pedals and then be completely fine and have the brake pedal with the heavy brake pedal and the throttle being hanging off the top. I can't do any of that, unfortunately. So I really struggle with the throttle pedal, and it is why I suck. That's my excuse. Leave me alone. Phoenix is next up. I always forget which one is it. Is it open dogleg or just oval? I don't know. Is it open dogleg? Which one is it? I'm going to go open dogleg. I don't know which one it is. I think I picked the right racetrack because it has like home of the championship race and everything. So I think this is it. This is my one thing, guys. I'm going to say right now, I might be on the wrong version of Phoenix. I don't know. All right. So I'm just going to point that out. We got the Sunoco logos. We got championship weekend, Phoenix Raceway. We got the little mountains up there. I hope this is the right version. I am not sure. Just classifying that. All right. Thank you. We all could laugh at Phoenix, though, because they ain't going to be the home of the championship race much longer. I'm kidding. It's rude to laugh at Phoenix, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry to my Phoenix residents. I have been to this racetrack. It's a very beautiful racetrack. It's very nice, okay? But back to my home track of Homestead. Baby, suck it. Back where it belongs. Let's go. God damn it. God damn it. Phoenix. All right. At least I did. Oh, no, I did hit the wall. No, I didn't hit the wall. I don't think I touched the wall. Did I hit the wall there? Inspect. Did I hit the wall? Yes, I did. Damn it. All right. Well, I could have kept going. I would love to say something nice about Pocono, but it's Pocono. Like, I don't know what you guys want me to show about Pocono. It's Pocono. I mean, you have the checkered flags on the bottom. You have the long straightaway. You have the grandstands on the right. You have the millions and millions and millions of trees right outside the racetrack. Pocono. It could be updated, refreshed, all I care. It won't make a difference to me because I'm still going to see the same trees just constantly right here. And remember Casey Kane flipping into them. And also, whenever if you think of Pocono, I just think of the strip in Turn 3. Like, that era when they had that fresh paved asphalt strip in 3 and everyone would go hunting for it. That's what I remember about Pocono the most. Like, I kind of miss it, too. I kind of miss just going up in this third lane, and there was a strip right here, and you would just have to be on this strip of fresh asphalt, and then everything else you didn't want to be on. So, I miss it. But, hey, good racetrack, Pocono. I mean, we got gas stations over there. You can see it is what it is. Thank you, Pocono, for advertising yourself. Oh, my God. Dear Lord almighty. Oh, the hood of this race car. God damn. I want to see the damage model for a second because I don't remember a hood flying like this. Is the damage model updated or something? What the hell was that? Have I just not been in this car? I want to see this. Oh, damn. Look at that hood flapping up and down. Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that. Last but certainly not least, we have the wonderful and beautiful Talladega Super Speedway. So this has been refreshed, reworked, everything, all that beautiful scenes. And yeah, I don't think it was rescanned. I will know right away once I go through the tri-oval. I don't think it was rescanned, but it was reworked with fresh artwork and everything. As you can see on the racetrack, you don't even really have the dotted lines anymore. On the first lane, you can see they're completely worn out. But they show up right back here. So in 1 and 2, they're completely worn out. So the track surface, again, the biggest difference in all these racetracks you'll see right off the bat is just their track surface. And so that's really cool to see. And then you have this little paved area right there. And then, again, the worn out dots or the lines you don't really see in 3 and 4 as well. You can barely see them. They're there, but it's not really that noticeable. And then let me just go through the tri-oval real quick because it was not rescanned to my knowledge. So let's just go through here. I'll know right away. Yep, it was not rescanned. Like, I know right away. It's the same scan, same bumps, same stuff. It just looks a little bit different. Feels the same, but looks a little bit different. So that is Talladega. Obviously, in 25, I'm really, really interested to see what the drafting package is going to be like in a console game. I'll be honest, I kind of hope it's not like real life. Obviously, in real life, we have the fuel-saving, massive, aero stuff. You can't pass anyone. It's 2 lanes only once you go full throttle. I hope that iRacing and the developers figure out their own draft package. Just make it fun, to be honest. Because I don't like the real-life draft package right now. It's not my cup of tea, not what I like. So it is what it is. So that is Talladega refreshed and reworked. Infield as well, you can see, has been reworked as well. I think Victory Lane is right over there. Is it? I can't go in there anyways. But again, hopefully in the game, actually in the game, you will be able to go in the garage areas and everything. So all this stuff, you know, you'll be in there as well. So obviously in iRacing, I can't go in there. But network, Talladega _ guest Wi-Fi. All right, so let's know that the guest Wi-Fi is there. But in the game, you'll be actually in the garage area, and then you know, come out of the garage and then drive onto the track. We saw that, right? We saw that from some of the dev diaries. So if you want some ice, you can go get some ice. But it'll be interesting to see like all these infields, what it's going to look like in the game. There's Victory Lane. I was right. Yeah, Victory Lane's right there. Hopefully we can get in there after a race or something. So guys, I think that is going to be it for me. Hopefully this video was not too long. We were just taking a quick look at the racetracks. Again, if you're new, if you don't know, these racetracks are in NASCAR 25. All of iRacing's tracks for the NASCAR series, for the NASCAR circuit, Xfinity Trucks Cup, all that will be in NASCAR 25. They are literally being ported over to the game. So that is why they are updating all these racetracks as soon as they can. They have a deadline that they need to hit. There's a few more they need to do. They need to do Sonoma. They need to do Texas. They need to do, I think, was Watkins Glen one of them? I think they still need to do a few more. I don't know exactly the ones. I know Sonoma, Gateway, I don't know what else, but they have to do whatever else they have to do. Just got to refresh, rework, because, you know, they have to get it ready for the game, the licensing deal, all that stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and make sure you tune in. We will have, I don't think it will be today. I'm not going to do a double upload, but because it hasn't even come out yet, guys. But the Gen 4 car is coming, and we will do a few races on there. Obviously, my favorite stock car of all time, the best NASCAR stock car of all time, the Gen 4 car. I think it's the 2003 version, so we're going to see what that drives like, and I'm already completely prepared to constantly be wrecking in that race car because I have no talent. So hopefully you guys will enjoy your day. Make sure you check out iRacing this week because it's going to be a lot of fun, but beware if you are in that Gen 4 car. Just beware. That son of a bitch is going to be tough to drive. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.